Galnet News Update, 22nd of February 3310.
With the anti-Titan nanite torpedoes about to be released on Monday, it's perhaps a good time to take stock of some of the stories that have been forgotten about since last year. What happened to Salvation? To the Thargoid-whisperer D2? How are those people rescued from the Titans and returned into their communities by the Alliance getting on? Salvation was believed killed when the Proteus wave went so disastrously wrong in August 3308. Yet Sojin A, the former Azimuth test subject, claims that Salvation's consciousness was copied into the Guardian-powered Nemesis device, and that Robo-Salvation continues to plot its ruthless destruction of the Thargoids from this crystalline prison. If, as is believed, all Guardian technology is linked in a transgalactic network, and if the Guardian relics, as recently revealed, form part of this network, then it is far from inconceivable that the nanite torpedoes that Aegis is preparing to launch at the Thargoid Titans next week might contain tiny copies of Salvation's consciousness. What might happen when those two irreconcilable foes come into violent and heated conflict at very close range?
There are, of course, other people who've come into very close contact with the Titans. The Thargoids collected tens of thousands of people from the systems they conquered and put them in tiny life support capsules under the skin of the Titans. Many have been rescued and appear, once revived, to be in perfect mental and physical health. The Federation and Empire are highly suspicious of these rescued prisoners and have kept them in quarantine, but the Alliance has been allowing its rescued citizens to return home. Many of them have been back at home for more than 2 months, and as yet there's no word of an outbreak of zombie-like behaviour. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about after all.
The other, possibly less dystopian development on the horizon is the simultaneous glacial handover of power from Federal President Hudson to President-elect Winters, and the equally slowly unfolding sickness of the Imperial Mother and the angling of Senator Zemina Torval to become Chancellor when Anders Blaine retires. It seems that these two developments, one at the top of the Federation and the other at the power centre of the Empire, might be in some way linked, and that both stories might come to a head at the same time in the summer. Whether Alliance Prime Minister Mahan and his arch-rival Councillor Nakato Kane are also planning on joining in with the fun is as yet unclear. Will we get newer and more exciting prismatic shields? Will the Grom Bomb be made as effective as the really rather annoying Glaive Disruptor? Will President Winters offer anything better than the Pulse Disruptor? And will Chancellor Torval be able to offer anything better than a mining laser that can also be used for very mild combat? We can hardly contain our excitement.